Tá fáilte roimh ar Ashquig Guaranteed Irish, where we're focusing and showcasing, I suppose, Irish businesses right around the country. And I want to introduce you now to Daithí O'Connor, who is Managing Director and Founder of Revive Active. Revive Active is a product that so many people in this country are familiar with as a kind of a health addition to their diet, but it had very humble beginnings, and in a time of recession, Daithí.
We started in July 2011. I suppose at the time the Troika were in town, and the George Lee was doing the gloom and doom show at 6 o'clock, and it wasn't easy.
It wasn't pretty.
No, it wasn't. But we had done a huge amount of research, and for the previous 18 months, and it was all about nutrition. And there were a number of doctors and consultants who were recommending vitamins, minerals and amino acids and enzymes to customers to increase their quality of life. And I was brought in to look at it from a business point of view. So I became fascinated with the whole research. I came across ingredients like coenzyme Q10. The doctors and consultants that I was working with had a wish list. And I looked at Europe and America, but there was no product that could match or come near this wish list. And it was kind of like a light bulb moment, Mary, that I just thought, why don't we create our own brand?
Wow.
Why don't we set up our own Irish company and formulate our own product and bring it to market? And I remember sitting at home in my office thinking of a name. And I got the dictionary, and Revive came to me. And it was, to reinvigorate, to reinvent, regain consciousness, to revive. And Revive Active was then born.
Bhí ahar Daithí ina ruchtúir is sligach, agus chuig a grochár agus a neacht leis an narm céine. Sé cúra Daithí féin ná banistíocht airgeadis agus ceannachas, agus chabhraigh son leis agus é pléile Revive Active. Bhí fís aige sa bhliain 2011 an forábhar sláintúil is fearr sa domhan a chruthú. Bhí tús maul ag gnód ar nóig mar thora ar a gúlú, ní raibh mórán airgead acu ag tús, agus ní bhór an bhonnirim tuarastal ar bith ar feadh bliain go le.
Because it was in a time of recession, it was something positive. It was something new. It was green shoots, and we got huge support. And you need a break, Mary. Everybody needs a break. We were in 2 Lloyd's pharmacies, one in Claremorris and one in Limerick. Great pharmacies. And Goretti Brady was the MD of Lloyd's at the time, and she visited Limerick. And she noticed from looking at Limerick sales that their VMS, vitamin, mineral and dietary supplement, was up by 300%. She queried this, she was handed a box of Revive, and there then she said, we need Revive in every one of our pharmacies.
That's the look, isn't it? That's the bit of look you needed, yeah.
They had 110 pharmacies, 77 in Dublin. And our own customers are our greatest advocates, and that's billboard stuff.
And it started off with one product, but now you've got a whole little family of products, haven't you?
We have. We have what we would call personalised nutrition. So we would look at Revive Active being our brand and our flagship at a 35 plus, and then we have a Zest Active, which is 20 to 35, and then we have a teen and a junior. So from 5 all the way to 95. We have a catered for, and then we have other products like our joint complex and our beauty complex and Mastermind for memory and cognitive health.
Tá ceann cearú Revive Active in Náileamh. Inis tá Monica 10,000 trí cearnach a chusan €1,000,000 acha I bhfuil gear. Tá tuile áthrisinta acu agus tá siad a smaoinemh ar farsing giú. Tá siad ag asportáil inis ar fud an domhan chuig 48 tír ina measc an bhreatan agus an nígéir. An chéad buaic faointe eile de Revive Active, bris isteach sa bharraige Americánach. it's made in Ireland, but you do export now.
Yeah, we got into the UK.
Was that difficult to get?
It was knocking on the doors, and I remember there was an iconic pharmacy, John Bell and Croydon, and again we were 18 months trying to get into it. This is the Queen's Pharmacy. It's 200 years old. You walk up Harley Street, turn right, and it's in front of you.
So after 18 months of knocking on the door, what was it that got your foot over the threshold?
Well, we got a call one day, and Josie is the manager there, and she was from Cologne. So they ordered the product. I was delighted. So we shipped over the product and asked our rep then to go into the store, because I wanted, tell me it's on the shelf. and it wasn't on the shelf. So so that week I took a flight over to London, and I went to the store and I said, look, Josie, what's happening? She couldn't understand it. So down into the basement, we were looking for our stock, and around the corner came this eclipse, Liam from Limerick. He's 6'6". I didn't realise, Liam, and he found our product, and we had it up on the shelf before I left, and 3 weeks later, Josie rang me, and she said, Daithí, we have a problem. And I said, oh God, what now? And she said, we've sold out. And I said, Josie, that is not a problem. We'll sort you.
We're on our way.
Yeah. And that was London, and we're in Whole Foods in Kensington, and we're in Selfridges, and it makes me very proud as a West of Ireland person to walk down the streets in London and see our brand in the front window. Mm-hmm. We've been lucky in ways in introductions. There's a lady from Sligo, from Ross's Point. She plays golf and loves our joint complex. And she found my number and rang me one day because she wanted to introduce me to her brother, who was head of a pharmaceutical company in Nigeria. Now that is the connection. That's really an Irish type thing. So I spoke to her brother Paul, and we met. And at this stage now, we supply into the biggest chain in Nigeria, and we're at the moment doing an exclusive deal for retail, online and distribution, and we will be selling in a seven-figure sum turnover in Nigeria, in West Africa next year. And we've also, on the back of that, we've had inquiries from Ghana.
You've got a good sport connection, haven't you? A relationship with sport.
We have. There are a number of sports products, but and we didn't bring it out specifically for sport, but we looked at the age group of 20 to 35, and this is a Zest Active. This is all the vitamins. It's got Wellmune from Kerry, so it helps with recovery from training. And Corofin in Galway were the first football team. Galway, GA, both hurlers, the senior hurlers and footballers, and the under-20s are taking the product. And they buy the product from us. Kieran McGeeney's Armagh. And this year we're the official immune support partners for Sheffield United in the UK in the Premiership.
When you think back to 2011, did you ever imagine that 9 years later we would be sitting here talking about such a successful and such an Irish and good product?
2011, you were looking at surviving, but my confidence never wavered for a minute, ever. I had huge support at home. My wife Hilary, total support. So, and I knew that we had a fabulous product. So it was just a matter of time to expand the range to 9 different products. Probably didn't think of that at the time. To think that we were shipping pallets down to Nigeria, or that we were getting orders from all over the world, the UAE and Australia. Probably didn't think that far, to be honest. But at this stage, anything is possible. We're a very tight-knit group, and I'm very lucky to have the people that I have. And without them, we wouldn't see this growth. Mm-hmm.
And you're part of the Guaranteed Irish family as well.
The Guaranteed Irish stamp is on all our boxes. It's on all our cars. It's on our website. everybody knows where we're from and where it's manufactured. So yeah, very proud of that.
Well, with all of the work that you've done and the success that you've achieved and the passion that you display, you're obviously taking the product yourself, are you?
Every morning. Our house is I've 3 kids all in their 20s. You know, I just see zest and I see beauty, and I take Revive and Mastermind every morning. So does my wife. And
well, you're looking well on it, Daithí. You're looking well on it, and continued success to you. And thanks for telling us the story of Revive Active.
Thanks very much, Mary.
Agus sin deir leis it lár, tásúla gom gur bhain sibh tanamhas agus gur ólam sibh rudaí i rihan chlár chomá. Be mid ar aisliv an teachtain se chun agus go dtí sin i bhagwibh.